this, Mr. Carnegie. A very dim view indeed. Who's going to pay for all the damage?
More pertinent, ladies, is why the gas was turned on. And by whom?
I think I have a pretty good idea.
What?
A word, please, Susie.
If you mind, Burns got some bruises, but I think you're fit enough to go home. Just take it easy for a couple of days. You've had a very nasty shock.
I think the Empire was built on chaps going home after a minor setback.
No, but I think being held across a room by a gas explosion's hardly minor.
No, I've had worse. Yeah, when I was in the police force. We walked into this flat to apprehend a criminal, flicked the light switch on, and the whole place went up like an inferno. In hospital for a month, I was.
You said yesterday you were in army.
I thought it was the Navy.
I've had many and varied experiences.
You close, Mr. Fogle.
You're all invited to my fondue party tonight. Bring a bottle.
Fondue set's reached North Yorkshire, has it?
And the posters have gone up for the charity beetle drive on Wednesday.
Thank you, Lizzie. Beetle drive, eh? Such decadence. Oh, it's all in a good cause. Proceeds go to the new Prem baby unit.
And do you honestly pick regular chances to operate on your own patients?
Nuts and bolts stuff, really, and dire emergencies, the rest we refer to as Ashfordley General. But look, life here as a GP is never dull, really. Plenty to keep you busy. Come on, we'll show you.
I'm on your side, Nick. I really think you've got a long-term future here.
Seems as if Dr. Weatherill's already made up her mind.
Yeah, well, I'm not too sure about Claire. I don't think a rural practice is, well, quite a cup of tea.
And it is mine. Don't know whether to be flattered or insulted.
Look, I see you as one of our team, Nick. Don't give up on us just yet, okay?
Not much further. She's in Weatherill just down the corridor.
I can manage it. I can't wait to hear what you talked about last night. I mean, if he is the new partner, you've already chosen your engagement ring. Yeah, I was thinking small blue sapphire with diamonds around it. Nothing too showy. I'm only kidding. I think you do protest too much. Well, I really like him. No harm in a bit of daydreaming, is there? Well, there is. If you expect life to turn out the way you want it to. Because it never will. Like last night, it was so obvious Frankie wanted to hold your hand, and you kept pushing him away. I didn't want him taking advantage, that's all. I know it's hard what's happened to you. Look, I was drunk and stupid, and I deserved everything I got. No, you didn't. Even the courts thought it was my fault, the bloke that attacked me. He never even came to trial. Doesn't mean that every man's the same. I know. It's not that. I just don't think I could ever trust anyone again. You could try, couldn't you?
I will be making a full report to the DHA. Someone must be held responsible for this incident, Mr. Carnegie.
It is very regrettable.
There's no harm done. You said so yourself.
Physically, no, but mentally I might never be able to light up another cigarette without an attack of nerves. No, someone must be held to account, Mr. Carnegie. Where will we be? Anarchy, I tell you.
He's not serious, is he?
I don't think he could crack a joke even if you wanted to.
Mr. Rose, our potential new partner, Dr. Massey.
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Pleased to meet you. Claire's an old friend from university.
Jolly good career for a girl. General practice. Plenty of flexibility to settle down, raise a family. You do know Drs. Ormerod and Ormerod met over the operating table?
I believe I do.
I'm about to start my list. Why don't you pop along and watch your master at work?
Thank you.
Don't worry, Dr. Weatherill. Dr. Massey is in very capable hands. Get a step this way.
Well, you're free to go home, Estelle. Although you're not allowed to get back in the saddle for another 6 weeks. Come back and see me again in a month's time.
She'll be back on that horse as soon as she can. Sling or no sling, my daughter is nothing if not committed. Get dressed, my dear. We'll take you home.
Not before you've seen the doctor, Mummy.
A quick chat with the doctor won't do any harm, will it? Your family are concerned that you're in constant pain.
Oh, I see. A conspiracy.
Please, Lucy. Now that you're here,
right. But I'd like it on record that I'm doing this under duress.
Well, would you like to come this way, please?
You are skating on very thin ice, Susie. I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry isn't really good enough. Poor Mr. Fogle might have been killed.
I think Susie's well aware of the gravity of the situation. Thank you, Mr. Carnegie. Every day something new. This catalogue of disasters just will not do.
I promise it won't happen again.
Nursing isn't for everyone. Maybe you should just cut your losses, put this down to experience, head back to Rhodesia and your mother.
And what will I do there? Sit around and wait for some rich farmer to decide to marry me? Start drinking gin at 10 in the morning like my mother does?
Of course not, Susie.
If you really want to get rid of me, I'll go. I can do this. I know I can. Your x-rays, Doctor.
Thank you, Lizzie.
My mother was still hunting when she was 90. No damn reason why I shouldn't do the same.
Yes. Well, this x-ray shows that you have severe osteoarthritic changes in your hip joint.
Arthritis?
Yes. The disease has caused the joint to become inflamed and worn.
So, what can we do about it?
And now for action. Solidarity's what we need, son.
What kind of action?
The proletariat's always been oppressed by the ruling classes. That's why they always come out on top. They tread us underfoot as they scramble to profit from our blood, sweat and tears.
I'm not sure I get your drift, Mr. Fogle.
Follow me.
Morning, the Royal.
If Dr. Weatherill wants a friend to get the job, I don't stand a chance.
Oh, you've got to. You have to stay.
You think I want to go? Just when I was beginning to enjoy myself.
Doctor, an emergency at a campsite up on West Cliff. Some cadets collapsed.
Them again? I'll grab Frankie and I'm on my way.
You are bringing Dr Burnett to my party tonight. That means we all make the most of him while he's still here.
Vanessa Felix.
And that's me.
Let's go this way, please.
In an ideal world, we'd remove the hip surgically and put in a replacement.
So there's nothing you can do.
Well, I can help you alleviate the pain and discomfort.
I'm going to end up in a wheelchair, eventually.
Your mobility will not improve, and neither will the pain, I'm afraid. Your disease is, well, it's particularly aggressive in your case, and there's a strong possibility that it may get progressively worse. I'm very sorry.
Thank you for your honesty, Doctor.
Allow me.
I can manage. Thank you.
So you're not using any contraception? Cap? Pill?
Why would I? I want to have a baby.
And you haven't been pregnant before?
No.
Any infections down below?
I'm a married woman. And Alistair was my first proper,
Okay, well, if you'd like to pop behind the screen and slip your clothes off, I'll examine you.
What happened?
It's my dad. He's in trouble again, Doctor. He was fine, and then he said he had this pain, went all white and sweaty, and then he just crashed out.
Are you still in pain? Sid?
It's like I'm being bayoneted. Tell your mother I love her.
Sid?
Dad.
Sid, can you hear me? Stretcher, Frankie. Right, I'll need you lads to help us carry him to the ambulance. We need to get him to the hospital. Quick.